Imagine waking up the day after Christmas to find your child missing. A cryptic ransom note left behind. That's the chilling reality the Ramsey family faced on December 26, 1996. JonBenét Ramsey, a 6-year-old beauty pageant star, was found unresponsive in her family's Boulder, Colorado home, sparking a mystery that's haunted America for nearly 3 decades. What happened to JonBenét? Why has this case remained unsolved? New clues and cutting-edge technology might finally bring answers to one of the most infamous cold cases in history. Let's dive into the twists, turns, and tantalizing new developments in the JonBenét Ramsey tragedy. A Christmas nightmare unfolds. Picture a quiet, snowy Christmas night in Boulder. The Ramsey family, John, Patsy, their 9-year-old son Burke, and little JonBenét, had returned from a festive holiday party. They tucked JonBenét into bed, expecting a peaceful night. But the next morning, everything changed. Patsy Ramsey found a bizarre 3-page ransom note demanding $118,000, eerily close to John's recent work bonus for JonBenét's safe return. Panic set in. Patsy called 911 at 5:52 a.m., her voice trembling as she reported her daughter missing. Hours later, John Ramsey searched the house and made a heart-wrenching discovery: JonBenét's unresponsive body in the basement. She had been harmed with a cord made from a cord and a broken paintbrush, her head showing signs of a severe head injury. The medical report confirmed a harsh reality. She'd been harmed and died from restriction of breathing. Who could do this to a 6-year-old girl? A case marred by mistakes. Why did this case go cold? The answer lies in a series of missteps that began almost immediately. The Boulder Police Department, dealing with their first tragedy of 1996, was unprepared. They failed to secure the crime scene, allowing friends and family to move through the house, potentially contaminating evidence. Early on, police focused heavily on the Ramsey family, suspecting John, Patsy, or even young Burke. But was this focus too narrow? The ransom note itself raised red flags. It was unusually long for a kidnapping demand. Written on paper from the Ramsey home. Handwriting analysis was inconclusive, though some experts noted similarities to Patsy's writing. The specific $118,000 demand also puzzled investigators. Why that amount? It matched John's bonus, suggesting the person might have known the family well. Yet, no definitive evidence tied the Ramseys to the case. Could an outsider have slipped into the house undetected? The intruder theory gains traction. What if the person wasn't a family member? Detective Lou Smith, hired by the district attorney in 1997, believed an intruder was responsible. Smith pointed to compelling evidence: a broken basement window, a boot print that didn't match the family's shoes, and unidentified male DNA found on JonBenét's clothing. This DNA, discovered in her underwear and mixed with her blood, didn't match John, Patsy, or Burke. Could it belong to the person involved? Former FBI profiler Candace DeLong thinks so, noting the DNA appeared in multiple places, suggesting it wasn't random contamination. Smith also theorized the intruder used a stun gun to subdue JonBenét, a detail that didn't align with the police's family-focused narrative. Why would parents use a stun gun on their own child? The intruder theory gained further support in 2008 when advanced DNA testing cleared the Ramsey family entirely. This bombshell shifted the investigation's focus, but no suspect was identified. The question remains: who does this DNA belong to? Suspects and false confessions. Over the years, several suspects have emerged, each adding a twist to this perplexing case. Bill McReynolds, a local Santa Claus who performed at a holiday party JonBenét attended, was investigated but cleared. Michael Helgoth, an electrician who died in a tragic end shortly after the case, was another person of interest, but no solid evidence linked him. Then there's Gary Oliva, a convicted repeat offender who in 2019 allegedly confessed in letters to involvement in JonBenét's case by accident. He claimed he dropped her, causing her head injury, but his DNA didn't match the evidence, and his confession was dismissed. In 2006, John Mark Carr made headlines with a dramatic confession, only to be ruled out when his DNA didn't match either. These false leads highlight the case's complexity. Everyone seems to have a theory, but concrete answers are elusive. Why do so many come forward with confessions that don't hold up? The Ramsey family under fire. Can you imagine losing your child and then being accused of involvement in her tragedy? That's what John and Patsy Ramsey endured. The media painted them as cold and calculating, focusing on JonBenét's beauty pageant involvement and Patsy's pageant mom persona. The public devoured sensational headlines, but the Ramseys maintained their innocence. They gave interviews, wrote a book, Loss of Innocence, and offered a reward for information. Yet, suspicion lingered. In 1998, a grand jury voted to indict the Ramseys for child mistreatment leading to tragedy. But District Attorney Alex Hunter didn't pursue charges, citing insufficient evidence. In 2013, unsealed documents revealed this decision, reigniting public debate. Patsy died of ovarian cancer in 2006, never seeing the case resolved. John, now 81, continues to push for answers. How must it feel to live under such scrutiny for decades? The Ramsey family's ordeal keeps us hooked on their quest for justice. New hope with DNA technology. Here's where the story takes a thrilling turn. Recent advancements in DNA technology have sparked hope that JonBenét's case could finally be solved. In January 2025, John Ramsey met with Boulder's new police chief, Stephen Redfern, to discuss retesting evidence using genetic genealogy. John Ramsey expressed optimism, saying, "If we do that, I believe there's a pretty good chance we can identify the person responsible." Boulder police have confirmed the case remains active, with over 21,000 tips investigated in collaboration with the FBI and Colorado Bureau of Investigation. Could 2025 be the year this mystery is solved? A media frenzy and its impact. Why does this case still grip us? The media played a massive role. JonBenét's beauty pageant photos, sparkly dresses, big hair, and a bright smile became iconic, fueling debates about child pageants. The case birthed the true crime genre's modern obsession. But the media frenzy came at a cost. Sensational coverage often overshadowed facts, traumatizing the Ramseys further. How does such intense scrutiny affect justice? A lasting legacy. JonBenét's story isn't just about her tragedy, it's about a vibrant child whose life was cut short. As we approach the 29th anniversary of her case, the question remains, will justice ever be served? The quest continues. The JonBenét Ramsey case is a puzzle with missing pieces, but each new clue brings us closer to solving it. Every detail pulls us deeper into the mystery. John Ramsey's determination, paired with modern forensic advancements, could finally unmask the person responsible. Will 2025 be the year we learn what happened to JonBenét? As we wait for answers, stay tuned, because this mystery is far from over. Liked this video? Hit the bell, comment, and thanks.